I heard a talk by Thich Nhat Hahn, who just died at 95. I heard him speak like 2 or 3 weeks after 9/11 in front of a group of a liberal audience in Berkeley. And it was so beautiful and profound because, of course, we're all liberals. So we knew not to blame the towel heads for bombing America. We were angry at George W. Bush, that racist mofo, for trying to start a war on those people. Because, we've been bombing Baghdad for, his dad was bombing Baghdad for years. So, of course, they hit back in any way they can. Oh, do you feel compassion for the terrorist, Jack? You're a monster. Like, that's not where I'm going with this. It's he, when asked, what do we do about this? What do we do about George W. Bush? Thich Nhat Hanh to the angry liberals? Compassion was Thich Nhat Hanh's profound words. And it wasn't just the words compassion. It was the energy he held on that little stage, that little guy with his little circle of monks around him. And it touched the room, changed. He changed the energy field, the emotional state of not just me, but whatever it was, 600 people in that hall in Berkeley. He got underneath the anger of liberals to get to their heart. So you can reach across the political divide and find what's in common. And the other one who did it was Marshall Rosenberg. I had the gift of seeing him twice live in smaller rooms. And he started intellectual, and my complaint about NBC is it tends to be up here, like, oh, well, let me say it this way. But Marshall embodied it. I mean, he was in it, which is somebody would say, well, you think so-and-so. Marshall, you think blah, blah, blah. And he would say, so you're angry at me, right? You're just angry and you think so-and-so, so-and-so. And it wasn't pandering. He genuinely was expressing he understood the anger coming at him without saying, don't be angry at me. And just doing that with the angry person yelling at Marshall Rosenberg felt understood. He said, yeah, you're damn right I'm angry at you, you prick, you blah, blah, blah from Detroit with your plaid shirt and your little puppet animals, idiot. And he goes, so this is like childish nonsense for you, right? He says, yeah. And as he kept mirroring the guy, which is what we call it in a shrink land, the guy softened because he felt understood, which is what the guy wanted to be, not alone in the room with this lunatic up front with the puppet animals, the giraffe and the jackal. That's the two animals that Marshall uses for head and heart. And it was a room full of people in their heads. And I like jackals, so that's not fair. And my name is Jack, so it's too close. But it was to get into people's giraffe animal, which is the animal with the largest heart. That was Marshall's shtick. And it really affected the room. And it imprinted upon me for life. Like, there's a way underneath. Whenever I'm in my anger and blah, 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 like, yeah, it's righteous and I can be angry. But underneath, there's a deeper truth. Can I get there? So I'd love to be in your democracy circles and try to get to that place with other people, especially with people who disagree with me. I'm terrified of it. It's futile. It won't work. I'm exhausted. I don't want to do it. But a part of me really wants to try because that's where my own growth is going to come from, as well as I think, help people. Can't help people if I can't get there myself.